YouTube, welcome back to another fire tutorial. Today we got a hot fade for y'all, and y'all stick around to the end of the video. It's gonna be a real fire transformation. Alright, to begin the haircut off, we gonna prep the haircut. We gonna make sure everything laid down, combed out, so we can start removing all the bulk and setting our guidelines. Alright, right here on the nape area, on the back of the neck, we're going to set our first bald guideline with our trimmers. And as you can see, I got my guideline set in kind of like a rainbow type shape just to give it a burst effect. And for our hot tables on the side, we're gonna set our guidelines in diagonally down from the top of from the lower part of the box, where we would initially start our C cup at. And y'all, this hair texture right here is the best hair texture to do the rake technique that I love to do. The rake technique just really helps smooth the blend out. It just smooths the blend out so well. Alright, here we're going to set in our second guideline with our lever all the way open on our wall seams. And all we're really doing is going up about an inch. We're kind of stretching it a little bit just to give the fade just to give it a more stretched taper look. Alright, now we're going to take our 1 1/2 guard and we're going to go up about another inch. Just clean up some of that bulk so we can get ready to fade. And this is our third guideline. Now as you can see right here, I got my finger indicating that we're about to take out everything between the second and the first guideline that we had set, which would be the first guideline that we set with the bald trimmers, and the second guideline that we set with our lever all the way open with our wall seams. And all we're doing is notching the lever closed a little bit as we go down with the taper. As we get closer to the bottom of the taper, the lever is going to be pulled towards the upper position. And that will mean that it will be close or closer to the skin. And that's all we're doing. And as y'all can see, man, his hair is very coarse. And if y'all struggle with this, y'all gotta master the rake technique. The rake technique is an amazing technique for coarse hair. For like really coarse hair, right, like this. It is really gonna take the blend to a whole new level if you master the rake technique. Now with the rake technique, I really do think it's only the wall seniors. I could be wrong. I think people do with the babeless. At school I'll be doing it with the magic clips, but I don't like how the magic clips feel. They too light. It feel like they don't feel how the wall seniors do. So I advise y'all buy some wall seniors and then try the rake technique. I tried it with the masses one time. It didn't really work. It was like making parts inside the hair. That's what you don't want. But look, right here we taking our 1 guard and we fading all throughout the fade. And I gotta get better with my terms. What I meant by fading all throughout the fade, which is, just clean up some bulk. But now we got on our half guard and we just notching at that bottom line. The bottom line that we notching, that we taking out, would be the lines in between the second guideline that we set and the third guideline that we had set. When you go with the lever all the way open and stuff like this, when you put on guards and you just do your normal techniques or your normal way of cutting hair, it won't work on really coarse hair, because the coarse hair just like it really just pushes up. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but as y'all can see right here, it's not really doing much, but it's doing a little bit of something. And that's where the rake technique gonna come in. The rake technique gonna take all that out. And you could do it if you're a beginner at the rake technique, you don't feel like messing up, you could take a guard, put a guard on them, and go down. It really takes some time to figure out, but once you get the hang of it, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'll make like a separate video, like a whole entire taper on just the rake technique, just so y'all can get a better understanding. But for that, I like to get probably like 1,000 subscribers, and then I'll do all that. I'll do all that for y'all. But yeah, we're just making a blend come together. Now all we're doing is detailing with the edge of our clipper. We're only taking like I'll say about 2 to 3 teeth, and we just notching at that line. Another name for it would be point cutting. Now we're taking our 2 guard and just cleaning up some of that bulk that we left on top of the 1 1/2 guard. Now we're going back in with our 1 1/2 guard, but the lever is 3/4 open. This is just to clear some of that bulk away. We point cutting right here. We detailing right here with the 1 1/2 guard, as y'all can see. We just taking some of them dark areas out between the 1 1/2 guard and the 2 guard that we had set earlier. And that's all we're doing. Now right here, we're gonna take our 1 guard and we're gonna open the lever. We're gonna close the lever to 3/4 of the way, and we're just gonna do the same thing that we did with our 1 1/2, and we're just notching. Now right here, we setting that the neckline up. The neckline to me brings the haircut together. It's like one of the most satisfying parts of the haircut. Y'all gonna be able to see in a couple more seconds. Now what I did right there, I just did it to where the hair is more fuller, right? And I like I don't like that look if I was to line it up right there where I just took that hair off at. I like a more straight look in the back. It just looks way better, way sharper to me. I didn't take that much hair off. It just gives a sharper look. And y'all, to get that curve, and y'all gotta use the corners of y'all clippers. If you don't use the corner of the clippers, I don't know what to tell you. The clipper is too wide to be using the whole blade for real. The clipper's way too wide. You gotta get in them tight spaces. You're gonna wind up making that little curve up top way above his ear, and you don't wanna do that. So to get in them tight spaces, you gotta use the edges of your trimmer. Now on this side, we're gonna go down and do the same exact thing. And y'all, if y'all watching this video, if y'all viewers are just watching the video, just liking the cut hair, and maybe y'all thinking about cutting hair, go for it. You're gonna be as good as you allow yourself to be. It don't matter how many years you've been doing this inside the game. It don't matter how old you are. It's just about how bad you want it. You can put in a lot of reps, but it don't mean you're doing the reps correctly. They say practice makes perfect, but practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. You can be doing a lot of reps and still doing it wrong. You could be doing it 5, 10 years, 20 years, still cut like you a beginner. I've been cutting for basically a year. A year now I've been taking this serious. And I think I've had extreme growth. Just really because how bad I've wanted it. Now right here for the side tapers, all we're gonna do is knock some of that bulk down with our 1 guard. Whenever I'm knocking bulk down like this, when I'm doing with the grain, I always use the 1 guard. For the lineups, I use the 1 guard to knock off some of that bulk. The only time I use a half guard, a 1 1/2 guard, is when the hair is loose, like curly to loose. That's when I use the 1 1/2 guard. Right here, we're gonna do the same exact thing that we did on that back taper. We're gonna set in our second guideline with the lever all the way open. with our wall seams, which is our faders, and now we're gonna fade everything from the first guideline and the second guideline out with the same technique that we did for the back taper. And we gotta start liking the video more to get all these little techniques that I've been knowing, like the Rake technique, to get these like one-on-one videos and stuff like that. Like specifically, like I'll do a whole video on the lineup, the line prep, the back taper, the side tapers. You know, I'll do a whole video on that, just a whole video on the beard work and everything. Y'all gotta like the video. Y'all gotta get this content out to more people so it can help more people. They got people that's out there that don't know about me, that don't know about this channel. But when y'all help, when y'all like the video, maybe leave a comment. It don't have to be nothing long. It helps the video get pushed out to more people, so more people can learn. And right here, all we did, we're gonna do our rake technique. I know it's looking like bulky, like crazy, but watch, the rake technique gonna take all that out. It's gonna take all that out. It's gonna make it look blended without us even having to go up with a guard or anything like that. And as y'all can see, it's already coming together. We might have to point cut. I might flip my clippers back around. We're gonna point cut with the with no guard, with the lever all the way open. Or if y'all do it and it don't seem like it's taking them lines out, y'all can put the level 3/4 of the way and then try it, and it should take them lines straight out. And that's what we're doing right here. And y'all, I still need improvement on my tapers. It's like very close. I feel like my tapers are fine, to be honest. But it's like there's always something that I need to learn. There's always something that I need to get better at. Like they had a time where I like couldn't do no type of tapers, no high tapers, no low tapers. I used to sit there, go home, probably cry on my drive home, trying to understand why my tapers don't look as good as everybody else's. That's how bad I wanted to get better. So I focused on doing my tapers for like a whole month, a whole 2 months, until I got it down pat. Not saying that I only did tapers for that whole 1 or 2 months, but when I got to a taper inside my chair, when I had the opportunity, I really sat down and I took my time. Like when I'm going to school right now, the instructor be telling us to like 12, 15 something minutes and the cut should be done. But I've worked in a fast-paced environment with like cutting to like 17 to 20 something people a day. I already know how to work fast. So when you're really trying to learn, I feel like you should take your time. You should take your time and pay attention to detail when you're trying to get better at something. You rushing the cut, I don't feel like it's gonna get you anywhere. Your taper is always gonna look the same. You're never gonna you're never gonna go further in your career. Take your time, pay attention to detail, get the things down packed first, and then focus on moving faster with the technique that you've learned. Now for our lineup, what we did, we started in the middle, we worked to one side, and then we worked to the other, and now we sitting in our vertical bars on the side. For my vertical bars, I do like to do a slant. It just creates the look that I want. Some people do it down, some people, I don't know. They got all different types of weird things people do. And then we're gonna put it on our magic pencil, the tan pencil. Putting on our enhancements. And y'all, for the enhancements, for the black spray, I use Kiss Express. I do use a mixture of Kiss Express. And that's really it. I do have some other enhancements I use, but that'll come in when we get to 1,000 subscribers. I do have other enhancements I use. I get a lot of my products from like barbers that really don't want to teach nothing. I mean, they're really not educators. I'll be up all night just looking at people on Instagram, different people, screenshotting, zooming in on their pictures, on their posts and everything, trying to get, because it's really, you can cut the same exact way, but if you know what products to use, to lay the hair down, or what the products used for the enhancements, what kind of color coding it needed to be done. It's like the little things that count. The little things gonna take the cut to a whole different level. It's gonna take the cut to a whole different level. I promise you. So you gotta really pay attention when you be up and you be looking at these people videos. They be showing little tiny stuff, but people don't really be noticing it. And this the cut before our client came in looking rough, and we really did transform him. And this the cut after. Sometimes it take that client 3 months, 2 months to realize that he really needed. And those the cuts that us barbers, that us individuals like to do. As you can see, clean taper, clean everything. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all like the video, y'all leave a comment. My Instagram, if y'all want to follow me on my Instagram, it was on the bottom right hand corner of my video. And yeah, we out.